Well, troopers responded to more than 100 crashes this morning. One of those crashes spiraled into 3 and nearly ended with people and firefighters killed.
News specialist Lauren Steinbrecher spoke to the fire crew who watched one car slam into another at 70 miles an hour right in front of them as they were helping a young child. Lauren, sounds terrifying.
Yeah, Matt and Debbie, I mean, what a scary thing to witness right in front of you. Firefighters said that they had showed up after that second crash happened and that they'd actually been trying to get drivers to slow down who were speeding in the snow.
We had crashes all morning.
And this one started when a woman and her fiance hit the Jersey barrier on I-15, UHP says.
Her parents were close behind them, so they stopped to offer assistance. Another car came in, lost control, struck the rear of that minivan that her parents were in.
The Pleasant Grove Fire Department arrived soon after the second crash, angling the fire truck and setting out cones. But they say drivers just weren't slowing down or moving over.
People were running over the cones and into additional crashes.
We had cars going 70, 80 miles an hour, semi-trucks right past this.
Captain Kyle Hardy says a sister of the guy who caused the second crash showed up to help with his young child when
we were moving his child out of his car, who had already been in one accident, into the second vehicle, and when the car came up from behind that was traveling at approximately 70 miles an hour when it hit.
You can see the tire tracks as that car sailed toward the fire truck, clearing it by inches and hitting the Jersey barrier and car on the other side, with families and firefighters all around.
First thing the driver of that vehicle said to me when I walked up to check on him to make sure he was okay after I checked on my crew was, "Did I hurt a firefighter? Did I kill a firefighter?" He didn't know whether or not he had hit somebody.
So as they're telling me that, I'm like, oh man.
3 people ended up in the hospital, the fire department says, but no one seriously hurt. Seriously, a miracle with a message.
When it comes down to it, when the snow flies, we got to slow down.
Absolutely a message that we should also be keeping in mind in the coming days. Some additional tips that people need to know if you were in a crash. UHP says you need to get over or even try to exit the freeway if you can. If you can't, stay in your car and call 911, and do not have family members stop on the scene to help you. They said troopers will treat it as an emergency and come out there as quickly as possible. Also, make sure you slow down, and it is the law to give first responders space and move over.